morning to all the honorable dignitaries. It's a great day where hope is reborn, dreams reshaped, and a new journey unfolds. Prayer is not asking, it's a longing of soul. It's a both an incredible expression of faith and humble gesture of a surrender towards the divine. Now, I would like to call up our institute and singing team to lead us into the prayer. Now, I request Mr. Siva Jansi Margaret, Assistant Professor of English, to introduce our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Sundara Vinayaka Shanmugam.
Good morning, all. It's my immense pleasure to introduce our guest, Mr. Indra Ganesan Shanmugam, who has graciously accepted our invitation to join us today. Mr. Sundra Vinayakam Shanmugam is a highly accomplished individual in the field of finance, account audit, and administration. He did his master's degree in commerce in Madurai Kamaraj University and Master of Business Administration from Alagappa University. He also qualified in Fellow Member Institute of Cost Accounts, Accountants of India, Calcutta, and Diploma in Commercial Practice and Business Management. He worked in an academic institution of national importance for about 27 years. He hailed from accountants in 1991 and elevated as accounts officer, senior accounts officer, assistant registrar, deputy registrar, and retired as joint registrar. I extend my heartfelt welcome to you, sir, Mr. Sundra Vinayakam Shanmugam, sir, for the iFactory Network Unveiling the Future on behalf of C4I4 iFactory team and Indra Ganesan Group of Institutions. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I request Ms. Dhanalakshmi, Assistant Professor, Department of English, to introduce our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Manjit Lal.
Good morning, everyone. It is immense pleasure to introduce the guest of honor, Dr. Manjit Lal, who joined us by accepting a Dr. Manjit Lal, Assistant Manager, National Research Development Corporation, Outreach Center, Pune. He completed his BTech in Agricultural Engineering with at PNMK in Malvani in the year 2005 to 2009. Also, he joined his ME and done his PhD in post-harvest engineering in the year 2009 to 2016 under the shield of Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi. He worked as a research associate at IIT Mumbai in the year 2020. He joined his National Research Development Corporation, Delhi, as a technology transfer professional. Also, he served in Indian National Institute of Transforming India, OYO Aspirational District Project as ADF at Malsangiri, Odisha. He rendered his service as consultant for Maha Farmer Producer Organization to help farmers. He is also a social activist. He founded a social venture called Trichy Career in the year 2020. And he started to serve the country according to the saying, Janani Janma Bhumika Swargadapi Karyakshi. A warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I request Mrs. Atayat Sheila, Assistant Professor, Department of English, to introduce our Honorable Director of C4I4 Lab, Mr. Rajendra Deshpande.
Good morning, one and all gathered here. It's my great pleasure to introduce the chief guest of this iFactory Network Unveiling the Future Roadshow program. We are honored this morning by the presence of our Honorable Director, C4I4, Mr. Rajendra Deshpande, who is a retired Managing Director and CEO of Kirloskar Oil Engines Limited on 28 April 2020. He did bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from Government College of Engineering, Pune in 1977. He has 43 years of working experience in Kirloskar Oil Engines Limited, Pune. He also started his career as management trainee in production department. He has worked in different departments like projects, ancillary development department, and material department. He also worked as a strategic business unit head for small engines for 3 years and then for medium engines business unit for 4 years. He established his work as a mentor for 5 years for Kirloskar Group Energy Conservation Committee. He has worked as a chairman of manufacturing and SME panel for CII Pune for 2 years. He also worked as a governing council member on Automotive Research Association of India for 8 years. He worked as a governing council member of Kolhapur Institute of Technology, College of Engineering, Kolhapur, and other 4 colleges. After his retirement, he is working as a director of C4I4, director of Kirloskar Institute of Management, chairman of Kirloskar Vasundhara and social initiatives. He also works as a mentor for Kirloskar Group of companies on energy management. Sir?
Now, I request Dr. R. Kalayarasi, Associate Professor, Department of English, to introduce our Honorable Founder of C4I4 Lab, Mr. Dattatreya Navalgunkar.
Good morning, one and all gathered here. On behalf of Indra Ganesan Group of Institution, I would like to welcome all dignitaries of the dais, participants, observants, and spectators of C4I4 Lab Management. I take immense pleasure to introduce our founder and director of C4I4 Lab Management, Mr. Dattatreya Navalgunkar, who is the executive director of C4I4 Lab, Pune, India. C4I4 Lab is an initiative of Government of India to promote adoption of Industry 4.0 by the industry. An accomplished leader, Mr. Dattatreya, has a rich experience in strategy, marketing, and business development and supply chain in a career that spans over 20 years. He brings in wide global market domain, a rich expertise in HVACR, energy, automotive, and industrial automation. He has held in a very strong leadership positions in leading organizations such like Bajaj Auto Limited, Emerson Climate Technologies Limited, and Kirloskar Group. Mr. Dattatreya has developed an international go-to-market strategies and he has successfully managed OEM business development and channel in Middle East and Southeast Asia. He was actively involved in supply chain transformation, which is included implementing a lean concept deployment and supplier partnership. He has directly worked on growth initiatives, including M&A, technology partnerships, and setting up greenfield plants. We welcome you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now, I invite Director Sir Dr. Balakrishnan to honor Mr. Sundara Vinayaga Shiva Shanmugam. Thank you, sir. I invite Director Sir Dr. Balakrishnan to honor Dr. Manjit Lal. Thank you, sir. Now, Mr. Rajendra Deshpande, Director. I invite Director Dr. Balakrishnan to honor Naval. Thank you so much, sir.
I request Director to honor TDC President Rajabha.
Thank you, sir. I request Mr. Dattatreya Navalgunka, sir, to introduce the iFactory lab.
Good morning. Good morning. Honorable PRMC members, uh, Director C4I4, Mr. Deshpande, and Director of Indra Ganesan Institute, and all invited guests, faculty, students of the institute. So today we are beginning with a new chapter of this iFactory network. One of the things which we realized in 2018 that all the modern technologies should come to India, and our industry, especially medium size, small size, and large OEMs, they should get benefit out of this technology. And keeping that in mind, along with the government of India, we decided to set up 10 centers across India. And today we are happy that this is the first center which we are starting off. And Indra Ganesan Institute kindly agreed. So we started this work last year, about 4 months, about 6 months back. And there was a mutual understanding on how we are going to use this. This facility is open for all. This facility is open for all the industry and local education institute. There is a trained faculty available. Plus, I'm talking to our CII colleagues also, Mr. Shivaraman and all. There are good maturity assessment models which are available, and there are a lot of skilling areas available on Industry 4 and smart and advanced manufacturing. And you should take benefit of all this. Nothing to say about educational institutes. Our next generation, they are knowledgeable and they are aware of many things. But at the same time, if you want to see what is smart factory, available here, you don't have to go to any other place. And so we wish you all the best. Under your leadership, we will take it to a next level. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir, for introducing iFactory to us. Now, I invite Mr. Sundara Vinayaga Shiva Shanmugam to highlight his thoughts about the C4I4 lab.
The iFactory being one of the first of its kind in India to get it started functioning well. Of course, this is a part of our union government program for enhancing the competitiveness of the capital goods industry in India. See, it is one of the projects which is secured by C4I4 for establishing this type of iFactory for the benefit of the industrial development in India, especially for capital goods industries. So, I am being a member of this review committee member as a finance member. Actually, I don't have much technical knowledge in this project, but what I see is this: the ministry has supported, finance-wise supported, along with some academic and industry partners to establish such a model factories. Actually, this I proudly say that this is the first institute get it started in India. Actually, 10 more centers are under progress, but this is the first one getting started. I hope this factory will serve this purpose for which it is established to the benefit of this industry, especially the SMEs or MSMEs on both. I wish all of you and all the team members who worked in this for the success of this iFactory establishment and wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, I request Dr. Manjit Lal to share his views about the iFactory Unveiling the Future.
Good morning, all of you. So I am very glad to be here, and I have been the part of this C4I4 program and project of this MHI since its beginning, and we are very glad that the center is first of its kind. And out of the 10 other centers, this is the first center we have inaugurated here. Congratulations to all the team of Indra Ganesan institution. So I'm from the NRDC, which is a part of Ministry of Science and Technology, and we do technology transfer and IPR portfolio management. We are a 7-year-old organization, and during this 70-year-old organization, during this last 7 decades, we have transferred more than 5,000 technologies, and so we know the pivotal role of innovation, which is this iFactory is going to explore. This iFactory is just not a physical space, but it's going to be a platform to explore, experience, and to adapt the new technologies which are required in this fast-moving technology space. So I hope under the visionary leadership of this Indra Ganesan institution, this center will flourish and it will become a hub of inspiration, not just for the people of Trichy, but for all over the India. So I congratulate and uh, I uh, I wish them all the best to flourish this center. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Now, I invite the founder and director of C4I4 Lab, Mr. Dattatreya Navalgunkar, and director Mr. Rajendra Deshpande to hand over the iFactory Lab to our director, Dr. Balakrishnan, sir.
It's a honor to invite our C4I4 Lab team to unveil the website. Let's give a great applause.
Thank you for unveiling the future. Now, I invite Mr. Rajendra Deshpande to share his views on Industry 4.0 and its implication on manufacturing industries. Now, I invite Mr. Rajendra Deshpande to share his views on Industry 4.0 and its implication on manufacturing industries.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm happy to be here on the inauguration of this first iFactory in Trichy. See, this Industry 4.0, people know about the history, but in 2-3 sentences I will give you. When the steam engine started, it was 1784, so that was Industry 1.0. Then came the mass production. That was 1870 when Ford factory in the US, they started. That was Industry 2.0. Then came in 1969, almost you can say 100 years, the computerization, the automation and electronics into this. So that was Industry 3.0. But now coming to Industry 4.0 and Internet of Things, networks, and the integration of all this into one system. That is called Industry 4.0. So if you see any manufacturing industry, we talk about manufacturing excellence. What is manufacturing excellence? Ultimately, every industry works for maximum productivity, lowering the cost, and improving the quality to a greater extent. So all these three basic parameters, we look for a manufacturing excellence point of view. And all these three parameters are addressed into this Industry 4.0. Typically what we call as a digitization. Because in any of the process, you can see there is a lot of data which is collected, created, but the usage of that data through the system is not there. For example, when we make any job in automotive industry, we check the diameter, we check the different dimension. But ultimately what we do, we correct the job afterwards manually. But in Industry 4.0, whatever is measured, it is fed back to the machine, which creates that particular, suppose there is a crankshaft, there is a diameter. We check the diameter, but now if the diameter is plus, we have to further grind the job. But then what we do? We go back to the machine and further increase the cut. But the Industry 4.0, what we call as machine talking to machine, means what? Means when we check the job, the signal is given to the grinding machine that the job is not to the exact diameter, it is plus. So the machine comes forward automatically to that extent and the job is set as per the quality parameter. So machine, the quality machine talks to the grinding machine. So machine talking to machine is also Industry 4.0. See, because of the Industry 4.0, we improve productivity because less downtime, less rejection. We improve the quality because it is not handled by person, it is handled by the machine. The signals are given. The computer gives the signal. So that is very accurate. In the microns, we work, and that's what Industry 4.0. So manual intervention is eliminated because it needs further skill, and that skill development becomes an issue. And therefore, Industry 4.0 gives you that it is not person dependent. It is machine dependent. But the machine gives perfect signal because it is computerized. But computer was already there, but you have to integrate it. That system has to get integrated. I was just explaining the fundamental of the iFactory, because when we thought that what the factory should look like in future, because Industry 4.0 was the base. So no fault forward on a machining line, because in a production machines, every job, after cycle time, it goes further for the next operation. No fault forward methodology of Industry 4.0 means what? It checks the job. If it is not as per the drawing, it will stop. It will not move forward. You have to make the correction through the machine. Then and then it goes to the next station. So manual intervention is not there. And so the quality is created with the machines, with the no intervention of manual. At the same time, you reduce the consumption of the consumables. For example, when a cutter, the milling cutter, there is a tip which is cutting the job. It depends that the skill of the operator that when to change the tip, when it is getting blunt, when it is not cutting, it is rubbing. So then what happens? Industry 4.0 major that facility is already there. So when you check the current, you come to know and there is a trend that when the current goes up, means there is a rubbing, it is not cutting. So for a particular current, the machine stops. This means there is a signal, operator has to change the tip. He changes the tip, again it further continues. Means optimization of the life of the tip you get, so you get the optimization of the consumable. Same thing happens with the coolant. The pH is checked with a sensor. When the pH is checked of the coolant, there is a limit to it. When it goes beyond the limit, it gives signal. Means you have to change the oil or coolant media or whatever. But such type of signals are given by the machine. And as on date, if you go to any modern machine, you can go to CNC, you can go to grinding machine, all these machines are having such type of arrangement, but we have to utilize it. Because what happens from a maintenance perspective, and that's what I'm saying, the downtimes are less because it is the sensors are helping us to check the wear parts of the machine. When there is a wear, more and more wear, there is a lag, there is a play. That play is measured and the signal is given. So you change the service part. So Industry 4.0 on a big scale, if you see, it improves the quality, it reduces the cost, it increases the productivity. And this is what actually customer is requiring. Whenever he goes for a buying of any component or a product or any vehicle, he says, I want value addition from the manufacturer. And that's why when you work on the Industry 4.0, ultimately end customer gets benefited. And this is not only in the Indian industry. I'm talking about the latest trend in the industry. But if you talk about what government is doing, government has already done so many initiatives on the digitization. All your railway reservation is digitization. All your 7-12 utaras are digitization. Nowadays, police complaint is also digitization. When you pay online, is it a digitization? So government is already 2 steps ahead onto the digitization. This digitization is very, very important. And that's why you have seen in G20, when those other country representatives, they represented India, they came to India, they saw that in Sabji Mandi, in the normal I can say on the footpath, some lady is selling something, but she shows the QR. QR code when she shows, automatically the money is transferred. And these people were really surprised that in India, such type of, I can say, digitization has gone up to the grassroots level. And this is very important. This is what government is also doing. That's why Ministry of Heavy Industry, whenever they come forward from a project point of view on the Industry 4.0, they talked about the iFactory. And this iFactory is nothing but what the future factory is going to be there. So that's what I thank the institution that they have implemented first time this iFactory. It will be helpful for the industry around, to the educational institutes around, and whosoever are industry into the, I can say, future engineers, future technicians, they will get benefited because of this setup. I think already industry has started working on these Industry 4.0 solutions. For example, I have seen in Bosch, you know Bosch, these companies like Myco in Bangalore, they have now taken help of Industry 4.0 for component checking. What it means, there is a camera from all directions. When the component is assembled, the camera takes photo from 4 angles or 5 angles, whatever, as per the component. And it matches with, and that master, the component goes ahead. If it is not, suppose the bolt is not put, there is a gap, the server will say no, because the photo is not matching. So such type of quick, productive methods are because of typically, I can say, Industry 4.0. Nowadays, lot of industries, government industries, railway industry, so all different types of industries are using Industry 4.0. The component industries already, Tata's, Kirloskars, Mahindras, they are using all this, and which gives them a better, I can say, satisfaction from their customer, because ultimately customer gets benefited. And nowadays there are factories which are working on 100% digitization. For example, if somebody knows about business excellence, that is a CII, Confederation of Indian Industries, CII business excellence model, how the business is to be done, and then it is rewarded the CII Exim award. Similarly, World Economic Forum and McKinsey joined together, they have put lighthouse as a concept. What is lighthouse concept? If somebody is awarded a lighthouse award, means all his processes, it can be anything. It can be purchasing, it can be manufacturing, it can be in accounts, it can be in HR. All their departments are digitized. They are working on digitalization. Benefits are getting to their customers. So all these parameters, when they are there, they award him the Lighthouse Award. As on date, in world, there are 153 factories which got this award. Out of that, 40% are from China. Very few are from India. But there are factories. Tata Steel got the Kalinganagar Tata Steel plant and Jamshedpur plant, both these as a this particular award from World Economic Forum. Then other, Schneider is there. So many, I think 10 or 12 industries are there. And now every industry is working to get this particular Lighthouse Award. So such type of, I can say, trends are happening into the industry. My subject was what is happening in the industry from a industry 4.0 perspective. So this is what is the picture. Again, I thank that you have installed this particular iFactory and it will benefit to all the stakeholders. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for introducing the C4I4 iFactory to us and its unique usage in the future by unleashing the website. Now, I invite our physics assistant professor, Mr. Anush Krishnan, to play the video on iFactory network project. Thank you, sir. I invite Mrs. Antoinette Sheila, Assistant Professor, Department of English, to deliver oath of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of our management, I am glad to stand here to express my vote of thanks. I would like to express my special thanks to our Honorable Chief Guests, Mr. Sundara Vinayagam Sivashanmugam and Dr. Manjit Lal. I extend my gratitude to our Honorable Director of C4I4 Lab, Mr. Rajendra Deshpande, Founder and Director of C4I4 Lab, Mr. Dattatreya Navalgunkar. I would also like to extend my gratitude to our Secretary, Sir, Engineer G. Rajasekharan, who have always been supportive for our initiatives. It's my heartfelt thanks to our Director and Principal, Sir, Dr. G. Balakrishnan, who have been our guiding light in our growth and development. I would like to thank our Principal, Vice Principal, our heads of various departments, faculty members, guest faculties, technical supporters, C4I4 lab coordinators and students. I would like to thank each and everyone for your support, coordination, participation for creating this C4I4 lab management a grand success. Thank you one and all.
Sir, I request every member present here to come here, introduce yourself and about your factory. And if you want any specific query, they will answer, sir. Please. வாங்க உங்க கம்பெனி 5-6 மெம்பர் இருந்தீங்கன்னா ரெப்ரசன்டேஷன் வாங்க சார். இல்ல இது மெயின் அஜெண்டா இஸ் ஹவு டு இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் திஸ் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி 4.0 இன் யுவர் கம்பெனி. அதுதான் எப்படி இவங்க சப்போர்ட் பண்ண போறாங்க அதை நீங்க தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம்.
Good morning, all. We are from Belmur and Heavy Engineering Industries, Tanjavur. We are manufacturers of heavy steel fabrication, and we are the OEM suppliers to our major customers. We serve to the oil and gas, steel plant, cement plant, and wind industry. I request the team to brief on the manufacturing, this fabrication industry, how it can help this digitalization. Thank you.
Good. I am Nagarajan from High Energy Projectile Factory, Tiruchirappalli. I am thanks to our today's chief guest and our beloved Mr. Marakayar, General Manager. Sir, I want to tell these facilities already implemented in our CNC machine in our machine shop. Last 35 years it's running. Anyone wants to see these facilities? What sir told Mr. Deshpande sir? The feedbacks from measuring to machine and communication, those are all already available. And then what sir told, the inserts. One system is there inside our CNC machine. It will check every time the edges of the inserts. So in that automatically correction is given to the CNC machine, and it will take the what are the H parameter and X and Z offset value. It will automatically take. Similarly, in measuring, after completion of the one job, it will go to one measuring station. It will measure all the parameter with the help of LVDT props. Then it will take the information. Then machine shop. So if any technical team will want to visit, you contact our General Manager, Chief General Manager, with permission of Mr. Marakayar. Sir, known to me for last 35 years. Both are working in our, from engineering college to honors factory. So I thanks to all. Sir, our team, mechanical expert, Mr. Srinivasa Balaji, then one most popular IT professional, Mr. Vinod Kannan, then electronics side, Mr. Vijay Anand, and electrical side, Mr. Vanyanan. Thank you for the all.
Good morning to all. I am Ilangon from Livia Polymer. We are manufacturing PET bottles and food grade containers since 1889. More liquor industries and food grade to ITC and relevant industries. Now we are going to introduce IoT in our machines. Waiting for this project. Thank you.
I'm Ranjan. I'm an academician, assistant professor from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. And my thing about this industry, we have a program called Mechanical Automation, which was introduced in 2022. And we would like to get insights about this Industry 4.0 for our college. And we currently do have two 6-axis robot, which one of it is a KUKA robot and another one is a Mitsubishi robot. We do have an IoT facility wherein which we are doing sorting objects based on colors and based on shapes and other parameters. And while seeing on this IoT Industry 4.0, we would like to gain more insights about this automatic guided vehicle and other system, so that we could incorporate all those systems in our colleges. So thank you for all those insights.
Good morning to all of you. I am Srinivasan, Jayshree Enterprises. See, most of the engineering industries here in Trichy are fabrication-oriented industries, and we are concentrating on one or two of type of products. I just want to know how far this 4.0 will be useful to our type of industry. The way you have been describing, most of things technology is mostly for mass production items. We want to know from you how far this can be useful to our type of engineering industries. Thank you.
Good morning to all. I am Sabi Khan. We are from Jyoti Malleables. Actually, we are having two foundries. One Jyoti Malleables in Trichy and Jyoti Microcast in Manapare. Actually, our foundry is 45 years old. We are having more automations and automatic lines in the foundry for producing the cast irons in edgy and grey castings. Actually, we are having more interest on the Industry 4.0. We are having more systems about the sensors and all electronics parameters, but we are coming here to learn further, to introduce, to learn the knowledge to introduce in our company. Thank you. Our team, 6 members coming here. Mr. Thirumaran, he is Deputy Plan Head for Jyoti Microcast, and Mr. Amiruddin, he is Unit 1 in charge for Jyoti Malleables, and Mr. Babu Rao, he is Quality Head, Jyoti Malleables, and Mr. Raghunath, Jyoti Microcast Quality Head, and Mr. Kamalapati, maintenance head and for Jyoti Malleables, and Mr. Vidya Sankar, he is maintenance head in Jyoti Microcast. So we are coming for learning for Industry 4.0. Thank you, sir.
Good morning. I am Marakar. Completed my service as a Indian Ordnance Factory service at a heavy alloy penetrator project. Now it is called High Energy Projectile Factory and Optoelectronics Factory, Dehradun. Mr. Nagarajan just pointed out that heavy alloy high energy projectile factory has that internal quality audit checking CNC machines that are imported from Germany, Boehringer. And now one of our participant, he has told that in Tiruchirappalli, in and around Tiruchirappalli, most of the industries are fabrication related. How it can be related? Okay. In the introduction and the inaugural speech of Sri Deshpande, he has clearly told that a photograph has been taken as a master and that has been compared. So we have made a lot of alterations and additional attachments to that Boehringer machine at heavy alloy penetrator project sometime in 1997 to 2002 during that period. Similarly, if you try, definitely we can introduce a very smooth manner that Industry 4.0 can be very much applicable and ease the manufacturing process. Now, to support, we are having artificial intelligence tools also that can be incorporated into this. So, I thank the organizers and Dr. Shivaraman, the management of Indra Ganesan College Indra Ganesan Engineering College for bringing the Center for Industry 4.0 to Tiruchirappalli, the center of Tamil Nadu. So it is a very fortunate opportunity for the industries in and around Tiruchirappalli and Tamil Nadu particularly. Thank you very much.
So the man behind this center establishment is Dattatreya sir. We have to give a grand applause for him.
See, from a fabrication perspective, I will talk about, it depends upon what type of fabrication you do, but definitely looking at the component, we can suggest what type of equipment has to be there for checking, for manufacturing, because both the things are equally important. Nowadays, what happens for foundry, what is C4I4 doing with Industry 4.0? When the foundry different, they have got stations, a lot of power is being consumed by foundry. So we measure with the energy meter the different stations in the foundry, check the current, and then there is a trend that specific areas the power consumption is high. Then you focus on to those stations only or those foundries only and work on what is going wrong. So you can measure on the power consumption, you can measure on the accuracy of the component. For example, lot of fabrication, while it is hot, you cannot measure. When it gets normal temperature, then and then you come to measurement and then you come to know that it is not as per the whatever the dimension. Then you have to rework it. The laser beam technology today, which comes under Industry 4.0, it gives you non-contact dimension of any component. The laser will give you what is the width of a fabrication or what is the diameter of the fabrication. So that when the component is hot, you will come to know. So looking at the fabrication component
we can suggest what has to be done. Because people, actually what happens now, when they work onto this particular iFactory, they relate such type of stations in their factory. And then they come forward and say, can it be done? Because there are also almost 50 tools. Barcode is one, the robo is another, but there are 50. When you look onto this, when you use this, you will come to know that in your factory, you can have such type of equipment. The point is, everything is possible. People are doing this particular thing because non-contactable, I can say, dimension taking when it is hot, or you can say that the quality parameters with the help of cameras is very, very important. And that can be checked in the fabrication also. Because fabrication is so much a vast subject, you cannot generalize it. In the component, you can generalize because there are dimensions. In the fabrication, there are things. For example, if a boiler tube is there, in boiler tube there are holes. What you can do with those dimension of the holes, because each hole is important. So many different parameters are there for any component. So, but it can be done. Thank you.
I am Mugil P. Rajappa, Trichy District Tiny and Small Scale Industries Association President. Welcome you all, sir. மணிநீரும் மண்ணும் மலையும் அணிநிறக் காடும் உடையது அரண் என்பது வள்ளுவனுடைய வாக்கு. இன்றைய மத்திய மாநில அரசுகள் அதற்கான நல்ல சூழ்நிலையை தமிழ்நாட்டில் உருவாக்கி இருக்கிறது என்பால் அது மிக இல்லை. ரொம்ப முக்கியமா இப்ப கேட்கும்போது சொன்னாங்க, இந்தியாவில் மொத்தம் 28 ஸ்டேட்ல 10 ஸ்டேட்டுக்கு மட்டும்தான் இந்த வாய்ப்பு. தமிழ்நாட்டில் திருச்சியில ஒட்டுமொத்த இந்த 38 மாவட்டத்துல திருச்சிக்கு இந்த வாய்ப்பு கிடைத்திருக்கிறதா, அதுக்கு நாங்க எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு மிகப்பெரிய நன்றியை கடவுளி மூலமாக தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். இந்த என்டையர் டீமுக்கு நாங்க தேங்க்ஸ் சொல்லிக்கிறோம். உங்கள்ட்ட ஒரே ஒரு கோரிக்கை என்னன்னா, இந்த விஷயத்தை தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு கிடைத்திருக்கின்ற ஒரு மிகப்பெரிய வாய்ப்பை நம்மளோட மட்டும் நிறுத்தி விடாமல் இருக்கக்கூடிய எல்லா இண்டஸ்ட்ரிக்கும் கொண்டு போய் சேர்த்து இந்த டோட்டல் ஃபெசிலிட்டிஸை யூட்டிலைஸ் பண்ணிக்கணும் அப்படிங்கிறத இந்த என்டையர் டீமுக்கு மூலமா கேட்டுக்கிறோம். இந்த விஷயத்தை இந்த இடத்துக்கு கொண்டு வந்து சேர்த்த இந்த என்டையர் டீம், இந்த காலேஜுக்கு திருச்சி சார்பாக நன்றியை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறோம். நன்றி. PNP.
Good morning to all. We are coming from PNP Metallized Paramangalam. We are manufacturing for ferroalloy powder for welding industries. We are deserving to implementing 4.0. So after discussion, how to implement our industry, small scale industries. I eagerly waiting for this. Thank you for this opportunity.
Hello. Good morning, sir. First of all, I thank Indra Ganesan Engineering College and the CAA group to provide this opportunity. And I am Sangeet, coming from External Electronics India Private Limited, Pulse Group of Companies. Along with me, my colleague, Mr. Anbar, is coming here. So myself taking care of production and the entire operations, and he is taking care of improvement projects and complete plant maintenance. So in our company, we are deploying, recruiting people with low qualification to provide the employment opportunities in the surroundings. So already we have used the PLC operated machines with some industry 4.0 essence, but since we are using the low qualified people, the accountability of the materials, and we are doing the batch production. So in that kind of industry, how we can incorporate, and the industry 4.0 will be used for us, because for every batch we need to give the training and we need to ensure the defect-free product to the customer, because we are exporting most of our products to our customer. Our major customer is Siemens. So for that kind of reputed customer with low qualified people and through continuous training, we are giving training. In spite of that, the industry 4.0, how it will helpful for our operations. And one more thing regarding the power consumption. So through artificial intelligence, how we can control the utilization of power. So recent days we are facing the power recession. So and also, so in that way, the industry 4.0, in what way it will be helpful for the our needs. So this is what.
Colonel sir.
Morning, everybody. I'm Colonel Selva Kumar, CEO of Bridge Bharat Council. Bridge Bharat Council for promotion of innovation, research, and entrepreneurship. We are developing the defense corridor on behalf of the state government. We are also in touch with the UP defense corridor, and we are supporting about 400 companies, and we have 3 IITs, private universities, and a lot of engineering colleges supporting us. So what we do is we are developing the products required for defense through collaborative R&D and coordinated manufacturing. So we handle right from beginning till supply of the product. So this is what we are doing, and definitely Industry 4.0 will be a big value addition for achieving the quality of product, and we'll be able to get the first-time quality, which is what we require in defense. So we hope to implement, and we'll try and encourage the industries we are in touch with and also the academia, so that maximum utilization is taken care of by this. So we are in Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and other 15 states. So all the South Indian states at least will bring the industries here to improve themselves. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning all. We from Aquatics India Private Limited, and we are in the field of excellence for more than 38 years. And we are the OEM suppliers for silencers, heat exchangers, pressure vessels, and e-house and heavy manufacturing. And we are recently doing the defense projects for the VSRC, ISRO, and BAR. Some of the recently we have inaugurated the desalination plant for water desalination, and our manufacturing sector, they don't have that industrial 4.0 in our factory. Some of them said that they have the industrial 4.0 for CNC. We also do some research, and we came forward for that, and we are yet to decide to do a research on that 4.0, and however we can implement in our manufacturing sector, because we are doing tailor-made products for that products. So we do some research, and we will decide how we can exhibit our knowledge in this, and we will come forward, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Sushil sir, Trick.
Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached. That was the famous talk. So, fourth, our India is also moving around Industry 4.0, from steam, electricity, automation. Now we are in the Industry 4.0. It's really a great privilege. Actually, I was dreaming that Industry 4.0 has to come to Trichy. And this is the great opportunity. We can clap and encourage ourselves that there is awareness, and already it has been taken up by some of the industries already. But again, how far it is going to be for the layman from the base? As our gentlemen speak already, It is a fabrication oriented. Yeah, you know, Trichy is the fabrication hub. And what all we spoke about is about machining, heavy machining. We are from Trichy Engineering and Technology Cluster. We are consisting of more than 90 MSMEs in and around Trichy. So we are catering from 2014 till date. Actually, we are being a successful cluster in Trichy, which is going to be, thanks to the forerunners, the directors who are here. Actually, our sir is also here. Actually, treat one of our directors. So what I want to speak is, this is the time we need to take off. So this is the right time. The platform has been given, but how much we are going to take it? That's what our gentleman, our chief guest also, addressed already. It is a major fabrication with welding. So he was already hinted that quality of welding can be done with the cameras, so that the quality, the instruction time can be reduced drastically. That's what, because we are full of columns and beams welding with the major input on the radiology tests, etc., etc. So many tests are there. But if that has been into this 4.0, that instruction of this type of welding can be done successfully, and this can be a win-win situation for the industry as well for the society at large. That is fabrication hub of Trichy. So with this small suggestion, I will thank you for the patient hearing. Thank you very much.
Any members? Now we will move to the iFactory. And one more thing is, this lab will be open 24/7. So one faculty will be available based on your request. Say, for example, your working time may be 9 to 5. So that time your company employees may not come. Suppose if you prefer to train your employees from 7 to 9 in the evening, our trainers are available. You can use this laboratory. Okay. Even early morning also at 4 a.m. if you want, we can arrange training 4 to 7, 3 hours. So that is the commitment we have given to the director. Okay. Please make use of this laboratory for your industry growth. Thank you.
Let's all rise for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविडंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा गव शुभ नामे जाहे गव शुभ आशीष माहे गाये रब जय गादा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Group photo. Sir, please come for group photos, batch by batch. Then we can.
Sir, where is the camera photographer? It's in phone.
Ma'am, already I asked him, camera is not working for morning early. We arrange a phone.
He has camera. Where did you put the camera? I don't know. Dear guest, thank you for joining the session. I'm requesting follow us our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter. Thank you so much for the joining the session and the ceremony.
Now we can all move for the refreshments and come back by 1:30. And the afternoon session will be by Dr. Sivaraman.